Good afternoon. Welcome to Today in the NA. I'm Vinny Paracelli. It is playoff time. The Robertson Cup playoff games begin tonight in Springfield as the first division semifinal gets underway. We will preview every playoff matchup in just a minute, but first, we've got to get to the latest NCAA commitments. New Jersey Titans forward Tommy Bannister has made his commitment to Mercyhurst University. The Clayton, New York native has netted 20 goals and 60 points in 55 regular season games. In 92 career games, he has 23 goals and 79 points. Wilderness forward Max Neal is committed to Lindenwood University. Neal appeared in all 60 games for the Wilderness, potting 21 goals and 49 points. He's played in 106 games in his 2 NAHL seasons, scoring 28 goals and 69 points. Alex Proctor, also known as William Proctor, the Odessa Jackalopes, has committed to Wisconsin Stevens Point. He went 21, 17, and 4 this season, posting a goals against average of .298 and a .912 save percentage to go with 1 shutout. Kenai River Brown Bears forward Caden Triggs is committed to Concordia College. From Moorhead, Minnesota, Triggs scored 13 times with 23 points in 47 games played this season. We move on now to the Robertson Cup playoffs, where there are 16 teams fighting for the right to hoist the Robertson Cup. Let's look at each of the matchups coming up in the best-of-5 division semifinals.
In the Central Division, the red-hot Bismarck Bobcats won their last 5 in a row to reach the postseason, and their reward is the first-place St. Cloud Norsemen. The Norsemen have also won 5 in a row coming into the series and have won 9 of their last 10. St. Cloud had the second-best offense in the regular season, averaging just under 4 goals per game. Bismarck is also in the top 10. The difference may be on the back end, where St. Cloud allows just 2.55 goals per game, while the Bobcats allow 3.47 goals per game. St. Cloud's special teams both rank in the top 6. That may play a key role in the series. St. Cloud also won the regular season series 8-4. Austin and Aberdeen have been basically even the entire season, as they finished just 1 point apart. It's going to be a very even series, as both clubs have almost identical stats, especially in the goals for and goals against departments. Both teams' penalty kill units are in the top 10 of the league, while Austin's power play had more success in the regular season. Austin won 8 of the head-to-head meetings with the Wings this season. In the East, we've got the top-seeded New Jersey Titans taking on the Northeast Generals. While the Titans may have been better in most of the categories listed on your screen, the Generals won 5 of the 8 head-to-head meetings between the two clubs, including a weekend sweep this past week to help get the Generals into the postseason. Northeast is hot. New Jersey is 5-4-1 in their last 10 games. This might be the team the Titans didn't want to face in round 1. Then we've got the Johnstown Tomahawks and Jamestown Rebels in the other East Division semifinal. The Rebels won 9 in a row before losing their final game and home ice advantage. The Tomahawks closed the season on a 3-game winning streak to secure the last change on home ice this weekend. Johnstown comes in with a top 5 offense, while the Rebels are in the bottom third of the league when it comes to putting pucks in the net. Jamestown, however, is a little more stout on the defensive end, giving up just under 3 goals per game. Johnstown holds the advantage on special teams, but it was the Rebels who won 8 of the 12 head-to-head games this past regular season. Next up in the Midwest Division, we've got Fairbanks and the Minnesota Wilderness. The teams played 5 times in the regular season, with Fairbanks taking 3 of the 5 meetings. Fairbanks led the NAHL in goals per game at 3.97. The Wilderness also ranked in the top 10, averaging 3.6 goals per contest. Both teams are in the middle of the pack defensively, so we could see some fireworks in this series. The difference may be on special teams, as both teams have excellent power play units, but Fairbanks has the best penalty kill unit in the league, while Minnesota ranks just 18th out of 29 NAHL teams. Then we have the Anchorage Wolverines making their first Robertson Cup playoff appearance, going up against the Springfield Junior Blues. The series kicks off in just a few hours. The Junior Blues were 4-2 against the Wolverines in the regular season. They are virtually even when it comes to goals for and goals against. Springfield is a bit better on the power play, but Anchorage's penalty kill is much better than Springfield's. The Wolverines ranked 12th down a man, while the Junior Blues were 26th in the NAHL in the regular season. Then we head to the Dirty South, and doesn't get any dirtier than Lone Star and Shreveport. 2 teams that don't like each other, don't give up any goals, and the 2 most recent champions from that South Division. Despite being the 4 seed, Shreveport won 5 of the 8 head-to-head games. 4 of those wins did happen in overtime or a shootout, so just based off that, you know it's going to be a close series. I'd be shocked if this series didn't go to a 5th game, and I'd be surprised if there's more than 3 goals scored in any of the games. It's going to be a great, low-scoring series. Our final series features 2 of the newer teams in the league. The Wichita Falls Warriors in their second season are back for their second go-around in the playoffs. The New Mexico Ice Wolves are making their first playoff appearance in year 3. This is another series where we don't expect a ton of offense, as 2 of the top 3 defensive teams will be on the ice. The Warriors do have a top 10 offense on their side, as well as the number 1 power play in the league. New Mexico's penalty kill is nothing to sneeze at, ranked 5th. If the Ice Wolves can get their power play up and running against the Warriors' struggling PK, that might just be enough to tip the scales in New Mexico's favor.
The chase for the Robertson Cup begins tonight as Springfield hosts Anchorage at 8:05 Eastern, 7:05 Central. You can watch every Robertson Cup playoff game on Hockey TV. Be sure to follow along on social media for all the latest updates from the weekend. Enjoy the opening games of the playoffs and come back next week as we break it all down. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll see you next week here on Today in the NA.